The general's back. The general's back. With a banger. With another banger. And the general is back. Okay. Yes. Inorganic chemistry. Inorganic chemistry, they say that chem is right. Chem is right. There's a reason why they say. Okay, without wasting time, we are going to be talking about the periodic table. The periodic table, everybody knows the periodic table, which comprises of so many elements. So we are going to be describing the periodic table, the main features, the main characteristics, what comprises the periodic table. So we are going to be starting with the trends. By trends, we are trying to say what is generally happening to these periodic elements as we will be going down the group. We have got the group and we have got the period. The period is when we are moving across the periodic table, and the group is when we are moving down the periodic table. I think this is basic knowledge. Everybody knows. So we are trying to figure out what will be happening to these elements as we will be going down as we will be going down the group. So generally, what is happening as we will be going down the group? Just a general analysis. What is happening as we will be going down the group? We are saying that the size of the elements, of these periodic elements, they are increasing. They are increasing as the size will be increasing. The number of electrons is increasing. The increase in the number of electrons is the one that is resulting in an increase in the number of shells. When the number of shells around the nucleus has increased, it means that the size of the elements or the size of the atom, they are increasing. So what are we saying? We are saying the increase. We are saying as we go down the group, the size of the elements is going to be increasing. How or why is it increasing? Because the number of electrons is increasing. When the number of electrons increases, it means that the number of shells, by number of shells, these are the orbital levels whereby the electrons are orbiting around the nucleus, they are going to increase, because the electrons, as they are increasing, it means they need more space to orbit. So when the number of shells has increased, it means that the size of the element is going to increase. So this is just the general description of what is happening to the elements. Now we're going to be talking individual features, individual characteristics. What is going to be happening to the individual features? I have listed down the individual features. Number one, we have got the atomic and the ionic radius. We want to see what is going to be happening to the atomic and the ionic radius as we'll be moving down the group. We want to be seeing what is going to be happening to the strength of the bond. Strength of the bonds, we all know there is the covalent bond, there is the ionic bond, there is the metallic bonding. We have been doing covalent bonding, which exists between nonmetals, ionic bonding, which exists between metals, and non-metals. Metallic bonding, it exists between metals. Yes. So we want to see what will be happening as we will be going down the group. What will be happening to the strength of the bonds, that will have been formed as we go down the group. We want to also see what happens to the ionization energy? What happens to the ionization energy as you'll be going down the globe? Yes, we are going down the globe. We are looking at the general trend as you'll be going down the globe. We also want to see what happens to the size of the atoms. We also want to see what happens to the size of the atoms as they'll be going down the globe. We also want to see what happens to the nuclear charge as they'll be going down the globe. Yes, we also want to see what happens to the shielding, to the screening effect, as shielding can also be named screening, is one and the same thing, anonyms, synonyms. What is happening to the shielding effect? What is happening to the screening effect as you will be going down the globe? So basically, we want to tackle atomic strength, ionization, size of atoms, nuclear charge, shielding or screening effect. What is happening as we are going down the globe? So basically, we are going to see that in this chapter, we are just going to be describing the trends, whatever is happening as we either go down the globe or we go across the period or down the globe.